Good morning, it's Wednesday. Hope everyone is well. Before we get started for the day, a couple of thoughts. Number one, where do you go when you want to just have quiet time to think? So most of my craziest ideas, maybe even this one, occur to me when I'm in the shower. It's quiet, the hot water relaxes you, and this is where I get some of my most zaniest ideas. So it occurred to me that a lot of us are looking for inspiration. And when you look at why, for example, teachers went into teaching, research demonstrates that there are really two really good factors why educators do the job. Number one, they had some inspiring teacher when they were in school, and they just want to be that character, shaping and changing and helping young people make the most of their life. That's option number one. Option number two was that they hated school and they wanted to be different for the people that they are teaching. They couldn't bear the process of their own education, but they recognize that they can do it differently, they can do it better, they can do it in a more interesting way. And that, dear friends, is why I went into teaching. I personally had no inspiring or very few inspiring role models as teachers, and I tried to do something a little bit different. You might claim that this is pretty much as different as it gets, doing an assembly in my shower. Anyway, role models are really important. You can have role models that inspire, and you have role models that put you off. Not so much that they're a role model, but they are your inspiration for change. I won't be like my mum and dad. I won't be like that person. I won't be like that celebrity. I'm going to make a difference in my life, not because I've been inspired, but I've been put off. And that's okay. When you see something that really doesn't inspire you, when you see something and a way of life that belittles, you can be that agent of change. You don't have to be that way. If in a family setting the parents say no one ever does well in this subject, we can't do maths, we can't do English, none of us go to university, you can decide for yourself to be the agent of change. So if being a teacher isn't what you want to do, but a secret agent applies to you, you can be that secret agent. Double O, whatever you want it to be, and be the agent of change. All you need is to think. You need a place to go in your world where you can think about how you want your life to be different. And if you have that place, wherever it might be in your home, maybe it's not even in your home, maybe it's on the journey to work or to school or to your friends, and you can sit on transport and you have time to think when you're walking in the street. It doesn't matter where your secret lair is, where your den is, where you can go to make sense of the world. If it works for you, you can be that agent of change. No one ever needs to be stuck in a situation. You can always make a different path. So if you're lucky enough to have people in your life that inspire you and you want to follow their example, then grab hold of those people and learn from them. But if people around you, if your nearest and dearest are putting you down, are driving you nuts, are taking your world and squishing it and telling you it's not full of possibilities, you can't do it because no one in our family ever did that, you say, no, I'm going to be the agent of change, and I'm going to make my life different from the way your life was. Be that secret hero. You don't need a gun. You don't need a disguise. You don't need anything. You just need to be the agent of change. Have a good day.